Yo, how's it going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, last night we got to see UFC 302, and we got the opportunity to see some pretty great matchups. We saw Sean Strickland pretty much beat up Paulo Costa for 5 rounds, while Paulo Costa was just running away. We got the chance to see Dustin Poirier take on Islam Makhachev, and unfortunately, he did lose the fight, and there was rumors about him retiring. But we got some crazy news today, ladies and gentlemen. The former featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski is ready to step up and fight against Dustin Poirier if Dustin Poirier is willing to come back to the UFC to have one more fight. After a tough 5th round submission loss to Islam Makhachev in the main event, Poirier hinted that he might, retire after this fight. But he hasn't made an official decision about hanging up the gloves just yet, Meanwhile, we have Alexander Volkanovski, who lost his featherweight title to Ilia Topuria at UFC 98. He knows he might have to wait for another shot at the belt. And guess what? He wants to fight Poirier if that's the case. Volkanovski went on his YouTube channel and pretty much had this to say. He thinks he might be retiring, not sure, maybe, just maybe, depending on what I'm doing. Obviously, I want to fight later this year. I don't know exactly what's happening. I don't want to wait too long either. So if the timing works out, maybe me and Dustin can have a good fight. I know he just wants good fights. Obviously, we have a lot of respect for one another, and I think that this would be a massive fight. So that's something that I'm willing to do while I'm waiting for the featherweight title. Maybe a lightweight fight against someone like Dustin Poirier would be great. Now, despite Dustin Poirier being the underdog heading into UFC 302, he put up a great performance. He put up a good fight against the pound for pound #1 guy in the UFC right now. And in my opinion, I thought it was a very, very admirable performance. But now, with that final decision still up in the air, Volkanovski is giving Dustin Poirier something serious to think about. He believes that this bout could be an absolute blockbuster. I don't think anyone wants to see Dustin Poirier retire right now because he's still able to compete against some of the best fighters in the world. I think he still has that ability, definitely. So I would definitely like to see him take on Volkanovski. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. As always, it was a pleasure. Peace out and have a good one.